Welcome back to Zen Nature Zone. I'm Samnang Bradley. Tonight, we bring you Lighthouse Logbook, a quiet keeper's ritual, followed by a long-play coastal beacon soundscape. A quick safety note, do not listen while driving or operating machinery. If you're using headphones, please check the volume now. Set it gentle and comfortable. If anything feels activating, pause and switch to the narration-off long play available in the episode notes. Ready? I'll hand you over to Nisa to guide the ritual.
Hello, I'm Nisa. Find a comfortable place. You can lie down, recline, or sit with support. Whatever you choose is right. Let your hands rest where they feel natural. Tonight we'll keep this small and steady. A single anchor, a gentle motion, and one kind observation to note in your log. Choose an anchor now. You can follow the rise and fall of your breath, the gentle thump of your heartbeat, or imagine the slow, patient sweep of a lighthouse beam at the horizon. Pick the one that feels safe and steady. If one image doesn't fit, choose another. There's no wrong choice. Take one grounding breath with me. Inhale for 4 counts, 2, 3, 4, and exhale for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let your shoulders soften. Let your jaw unclench. This breath is your first line in tonight's log. Simple, quiet, enough. If you have a journal or a notepad nearby, keep it within reach. If you don't, that's fine. This is an imagined keeping of a log as much as a physical one. Imagine the pen in your hand. Notice its weight, its warmth, the way it balances between your fingers. If a pen feels uncomfortable tonight, notice instead the feeling of a fingertip tracing the edge of a page or the pulse at your wrist. We'll write one small, kind observation. Not a list, not a problem to fix. A single line that honors what is true for this moment. Examples: the porch light blinked like a slow heartbeat. Or, my breath found the slow tide again. Or simply, I am here. Choose your single observation now. Soft, specific, and kind. If it helps, sync a word to your breath. On the inhale, think the word soft. On the exhale, think steady. Inhale, soft. Exhale, steady. Repeat that with the next 2 breaths if it feels grounding. Now, when you are ready, make a simple mark. If you're physically writing, let your hand move without judgment. If you are imagining, picture the pen touching paper, the quiet scratch, the small pool of ink, the curl of the letter. Give it kindness as you record this small truth. If any memory, worry, or sharp feeling arrives, treat it like a passing gull on the horizon. Notice it, name it, then return to the pen, the breath, the beam. You can shorten prompts at any time. 1 breath, 1 line, 1 kind sentence. That option is always available. I'll offer a few gentle prompts now. Use one or simply rest with silence. Prompt 1, tonight I am grateful for. Prompt 2, a small thing I tended today. Prompt 3, what felt steady for me was. You may write a single phrase or simply notice it inwardly. If you prefer not to use prompts, that's perfect. Sit with the anchor you chose, the breath, the heartbeat, or the beam, and notice 2 or 3 small sensory details: the temperature of the air on your skin, the faint sound of the room, the weight of the pen or finger. Keep the noticing narrow and kind. We'll take a minute and quiet now. Keep the anchor soft and steady. If you are writing, move gently. If you are listening, let the words be a tender guide and not a demand. I'll speak again when it feels right. As your log settles, bring attention to the body. Imagine the lighthouse's foundation, solid, stone, sending a steady, reassuring warmth through your feet and legs. Notice the sensations there. Let each exhale soften the foundation further, loosening, releasing tension. Move your attention upward now to the hips and belly. Picture the keeper setting the log on a table, hands resting after a careful entry. Breathe into the belly and feel at ease. If tightening appears, breathe toward that place and imagine the tide smoothing the sand. Bring awareness to your chest and heart space. Like a harbor cradling small boats, your heart holds room for what is here without needing to fix it. On each exhale, allow a small letting go. Shoulders soften, collarbones relax. The breath becomes a gentle tide. Now, the neck and jaw, often quick to hold. Imagine the beam sweeping slowly overhead. The light passes, then moves on. Let the neck follow. Let the jaw unclench. If a thought insists on staying, imagine it riding the next sweep of the beam out to sea. Finally, the face and the top of the head. Picture the keeper stepping back from the log, eyes softened, gaze on the horizon. Allow any small muscular edges to dissolve. You are being held by steady rhythms, the steady pen, the steady breath, the steady beam. We will lengthen the silence windows now. If you are still writing, finish your line when you are ready. If you are listening, let the words fall away and rest with the image of the lighthouse at the edge of a wide, slow sea. I'll return with the final transition and then gently step back so the coastal soundscape can hold you. If the lighthouse image ever feels too isolating, choose the heartbeat or the breath as your anchor instead. Remember, you can switch at any time. There is always an alternate anchor and an option to switch to the narration-off long play in the show notes. Now, take 3 slow breaths together. Inhale, 2, 3, and exhale long, letting the shoulders melt. One more. Inhale and exhale, releasing into the sound of the shore you will soon hear. As I soften my voice, notice the way the tide in your imagination moves, steady, unhurried. If you would like the narration to end sooner, pause the episode and choose the alternative mix linked in the description. For everyone else, we will let the spoken part dissolve now, and the long play coastal beacon soundscape will carry you forward. Soft surf, rounded beacon sweep ambience, distant foghorn notes, subtle dock creaks, and a warm, low harmonic bed tuned to a restful frequency. I will now step quieter. If you are going to sleep, drift. If you are continuing to rest and listen, allow the sound to be a gentle background. If you awake before the end, a very soft micro-affirmation will return near the close to help you reorient. Narration fades now into the long play coastal beacon soundscape. Let the textures of shore and beam and low harmonics hold the space. If you are still here and gently returning, welcome back. Place one hand over your heart and feel the pulse there. Breathe in gratitude for this small practice. Breathe out ease. Carry this steady calm forward.
You've reached the end of this session of Lighthouse Logbook. If this session brought you peace, please follow, subscribe, and share Zen Nature Zone with someone who needs calm. Your support helps us create more healing soundscapes for everyone. Your calm is always just a breath away.